l'équipe qui a gagné 2 splits cette année et la plus titrée d'Europe, G2 Esports. Sur la top play, Broken Blade. Dans la jungle, Mikyx. Sur la mid lane, Mikyx. Oh, la DC de retour à la maison. Côté au support, Mikyx. Une fois de plus pour G2, s'il vous plaît, des applaudissements.
Awaits. Some pray for one. G2 have got a dozen. Undisputable, indescribable, incroyable. G2, your LEC 2023 season champions.
An incredibly hard-fought journey for Fnatic, but against the might of G2, it was not enough. And now they will claim what is theirs.
A short walk to a mighty prize for G2. Montpellier, Europe, EMEA, give it up for G2!
Trophy. What a day it has been, what a year it has been for G2.
Yeah, they've just looked unbreakable all year, just dropped the ball that one time in spring. Hiccups along the way, but never really felt like they were fully tested in the entire year.
I think Fnatic pushed them today, but as you say, there's an inevitability at the moment about G2 here in Europe. An inevitability perhaps about Hansama returning to France, taking the stage and raising that trophy.
I think this G2 wanted to prove something after MSI. I think they wanted to show that there was more that this roster had, that they could continue to grow. And they wanted to prove that they weren't just the best in Europe, but they were a cut above the rest. And as the dominant team here in Europe, they will look to represent us as the first seed at this year's World Championship. All eyes will be on them to see how they perform internationally.
All their players are just peaking at the right time. Caps has had up and downs, but his form seems to be shaping up well. But the players around them really look like they're at the height of their careers. Yike only just beginning this.
Thank you so much, Hansama. And of course, I'm joined here by some more members of G2, Broken Blade, Caps, Mickey, and the statuette that is Romain, who has been holding the fort down today. We, of course, will get to talk to Yike later as well. We wouldn't leave him out. But from my part also...
Bonjour Montpellier!
Nice! You got anything more in French?
Je parle un petit de français et
Parfait.
c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. G2 gagne, c'est la vie. So let's go down the line and Broken Blade. Congratulations, monster year for you on G2, and after picking up 2 of the titles in the studio, you now get to do it here. What does it mean to you to do it in front of all these G2 fans?
It's amazing. I've heard the French fans are crazy, and you guys are really crazy. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
It's going to be a very long PGL if this is going to happen every time, but I love it. So Caps, you know, we heard you speak a little bit of French as well, but you can say it in English, although maybe you want to do it all in French. But what a journey it's been, of course, for you. Again, a new configuration of G2 this year, and this the proof that all your hard work pays off and that it was worth it. How do you reflect on this particular victory?
I mean, it feels so good to be back in a stadium like this. We get it very rarely nowadays. And last year was a bit of a disaster, so I'm super thankful to have the opportunity, super grateful for my team, and of course super grateful for all the fans for cheering for us, so thank you guys so much.
Okay, we have one more to go. I hope you're ready. Mikyx. Yes, you had the wonderful honor at the beginning of the day, and I found it so cool that you got the trophy, and then immediately in that first blood, it's been a while, but you remember that you came in, you saved the day as Rakan, and I think that kind of set the scene for the series. So how do you look back on how you played today? Because you said in the interview, I don't really think I deserved it for my play as MVP, but come on.
I mean, if we don't look at game 3, I think I played pretty well. I think especially game 1-4, I think I did pretty good. Lissandra, you know, it was pretty fun to play, but if you actually watch what I was doing with my flash, I'm like... so don't rewatch that one.
No?
But yeah, other than that, pretty nice, yeah.
Pretty nice. I think that's the hardest one because some people want to do Mikyx and some people want to do Mikyx, so it ends up being a little muddled. In any case, though, I want to talk about a couple of things in particular. Caps, for you, 10th title in Europe. It's unbelievable, really. I want to congratulate you on that, on what is the most monumental achievement that I think is going to be so hard for players to beat. Do you have a grasp of that, of how insane it is what you've achieved so far?
I mean, it's hard to realize, I think, sometimes, because I mean, time goes fast. It feels like yesterday I just joined Fnatic and started my pro career. And now we have a lot of years past. But the thing is, I'm still going for that Worlds trophy, and we've been close, but not quite there. So I definitely hope that this is the year we go for it.
Okay. Well, not the Worlds trophy, but it's heavy. You are our LEC Grand Finals MVP. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Maybe give it to Romain if you don't want to hold it.
Oh, actually, he's a pro holder. Thank you.
Perfect. It is heavy, but, you know, he works out. He can do it. But hey, I mean, that on top of everything else, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
To that, I want to ask a final question to you specifically about you've had so many titles and great performances. That does mean that it comes with ups and downs. But how much of that do you feel was always when it wasn't going as well because you were doing it all to try and facilitate the team that was changing around you, the way that you guys have said, we want to try and play differently so we're equipped for international, and how can you all kind of justify that when you see all this?
I think every year is like a new adventure, right? You get a new group of people to go with. A lot of the years, but we have different like ideas of how we improve, different ideas of like how we get better and get to the stadium in the first place, and then also win it. And I think this year we have a really good idea, and we are improving steadily. And I'm just super grateful for both the staff and all the players for putting in the work, because it takes a lot to get here, and I'm happy we all put it in, because it's definitely worth it. So thank you.
Definitely is worth it. I'm holding out. Yeah. Hey. So I saw you three lighting up when Lore asked Hansama about Worlds, and he spoke the words. He said, yes, of course we're going there to win. And I saw Caps being like, yeah, I'm so glad he said it. But Broken Blade, it is no secret that that is the singular focus of G2. Of course, getting this title here first, but then making up for MSI and showing off that the work you put in has yielded the results you want. How far are you along the road, you think, that you can give Europe the performance they deserve at Worlds?
I mean, first of all, it's very, very nice that we managed to win today. It's a good, it's a good reward for our efforts, right? And if you would ask Romeo right now, he would say this team was built to win Worlds, and this is our only objective. Obviously, all the trophies that we got along the way is just part of the adventure, right? And so far, the time with the team and like the staff is just so amazing. It's so joyful every day, and I think we're not that far away from being the best in the world. And now we will have three weeks to practice again to beat the best teams in the world.
Okay. Mikyx, same question for you. When you came back to G2, I can only imagine that you wanted to relive the glory days as well that you had in 2019. When you look back at kind of the road you've already traveled with your dual partner and with the team and with the staff behind you, what are your general expectations, and what can you promise and what can you dream?
I mean, I'm not sure if I would promise that we were going to win Worlds, but I think for sure we'll make it very far. I'm very certain of that. And a lot of people think that the West can't even win a best of 5 against the East. I think I can guarantee that we're going to do that at least.
Okay.
And I think winning Worlds, very possible this year.
Okay. I absolutely love the confidence. Give it up one more time for Romain, for Broken Blade, for Caps, and for Mikyx.
Thank you.
Amazing. We're not done yet. Also, for info, we also still have a Worlds draw show after this. But first, we're going to go talk to Yike.
Yike and Dylan, actually. Thank you guys for joining me. Congrats on winning tonight. Montpellier, for the coaching staff, and for Yike, please.
Oh, guys. Would you? Wait, are we allowed to have a window open in our room?
No, you're not.
Why not? No way!